Alright, this is part 2 of my DVD collection. First one is Knockout, another Steve Austin straight-to-DVD movie. For a straight-to-DVD movie, I guess it's okay. I mean, it's better than a lot of the ones that I've seen that came straight to DVD. The International. I didn't think it was anything special, really. One of these old ones that I don't even know how. Oh yeah, I got it. I moved into a house and found this DVD and a couple of other ones in the house that I moved into. The Andy Griffith Show Volume 2. Never even watched it. Rise of the Dead. I like zombie movies as much as anyone else, but that one sucked. I mean, it was supposed to be a zombie movie, then it just, to me, it just was a copy of, well, they were trying to copy George Romero's movies, but they didn't do a very good job of it. Because his movies are actually kind of good as far as zombie movies go, but Rise of the Dead is one of the worst so-called zombie movies I've ever seen. Not only that, it was short as hell too. It was only like, what was it? 72 minutes. The Spy Next Door. It's just one of those kids movies, I guess. 2012. Basically, this movie is everything that nut, what's his name, that old man that retired after failing to predict the end of the world or whatever. That movie is basically everything he wanted to happen, but never happened. And never gonna happen. At least I don't believe it. The Tourist. I didn't like this movie. Despite the fact that Angelina Jolie and Johnny Depp are in it, I still didn't like it. It got a lot of bad reviews too. People were saying that they had no chemistry, and that basically people said the movie didn't work because they couldn't even pretend to like each other on screen. Setup. I don't know if this actually came out straight to DVD or not. It might have been one of those movies that gets a small theatrical release or something like that and then goes to DVD. Not really sure, because Bruce Willis was in it, and he's not one of those guys that goes straight to DVD. 50 Cent's in it. Ryan Phillippe. Ryan Phillippe's not really a, at least in my opinion, he's not really that good of an actor, but he's pretty good in this movie though. He was actually believable in this movie. The Love Guru. What do you expect? It's a Mike Myers movie. And the fact that they the only thing that I thought was funny about The Love Guru was the fact that they had Justin Timberlake playing this character that was supposed to have this huge dick. That's what I thought was funny about that movie. He was in a fucking boy band, for Christ's sake. But anyway. Oh yeah, and another thing about setup. They had Bruce Willis playing this kind of like this mob boss or some type of character like that. I didn't really find him believable in that character. Night and Day. I don't know why this movie flop so bad. It was actually a decent movie, I thought. There were some funny parts in it, at least. And a lot of crazy stunts, too. Ghost Town. This movie kind of sucked. I mean, it would have been a lot funnier if they had it different. I mean, it just didn't work the way they scripted it. I don't know if that makes sense, but it just didn't work that way. I mean, I could think of a lot of ways that movie would have worked better, but at least in my opinion, it would have worked better if they would have maybe made it where I don't know. It would have probably worked better as kind of like a one of those movies that was supposed to have a little bit of scary parts in it plus comedy or something like that. I don't know. It didn't work as a comedy though. Son of the Mask. That movie sucked. My sister gave me that DVD. I'm just glad I didn't have to pay for that DVD. Fraternity House. I got this from this movie store that was going out of business. And I thought it was going to be something completely different. I thought it was going to be one of those like kind of like damn, I can't think of the name of those movies now, but there's been a lot of college comedies, but that's what I thought this was going to be, but they tried to make it like that, but it didn't work. I mean, the acting in this movie sucked. Who's Your Caddy? What's his name? Faison Love, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He was the only person in this movie that I thought was funny in it. The bathroom scene was funny as hell. Chiller Rama. I couldn't even watch this movie all the way through. I watched the first like probably 10 or 15 minutes of it, and then I just stopped watching because it sucked. The Brothers Solomon. Another one of those crappy movies. This was a TV movie, I think. The Initiation of Sarah or whatever. Another one of the movies that my sister gave me. Here's another one she gave me. John and Kate Plus 8. Never even watched that one. It's just some stupid reality show anyway. Shogun Ninja. I don't think I ever watched that either. The Incredible Hulk, the TV series. The Bounty Hunter. Didn't like that movie either. Dead Alive, if I can get it to actually show the title. I never watched that movie all the way through. I just got bored after like probably 15 minutes. 2010, the year we make contact. Whatever that is, I don't know. I got a lot of them that my sister gave me, and I never even watched them. The Santa Trap, that's another one she gave me. I don't know why it had the price tag on it. I guess she tried to sell it in a yard sale or something. Boot Hill and Vengeance Valley double pack. Westerns. I actually like those old westerns. I don't know why. Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li or whatever. Another one of those movies that just plain sucked. Then again, it's not that the movie sucked, it's just that the actors they cast aren't good actors. My Mom's New Boyfriend. It's the first Meg Ryan movie I've seen in a long time, and she had that scene where she was laying by the pool, and I didn't expect her to look like that at her age. She actually looked kind of good in this movie. Jackass 3. Death Race. Super Spy. A lot of these movies people probably never even heard of. Michael Clayton. I've never even watched that. It's a Blu-ray, and I don't really watch Blu-rays that much. The Kingdom. That's another movie that kind of flopped, I think. Inside Out, another WWE movie. This one's got Triple H in it. He gets screwed over in this movie, kinda. My brother-in-law and my sisters are obsessed with the WWE movies because they're obsessed with the WWE, which I can't understand why, because I can't stand the WWE. Billy the Kid. It's supposed to be like these, like 20 different movies or something like that. They're actually pretty funny for westerns. Left 4 Dead. That's a good movie, believe it or not. Saw 2. About Last Night. Another one that my sisters gave me. Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. That movie sucked. Get Him to the Greek. It was supposed to be funny, but it wasn't. World Trade Center. I had a cousin and some friends who died in the World Trade Center, so I still can't get through this movie. Live Free or Die Hard. I like that movie. The Reunion. Another movie my sister, well, two of my sisters and my brother-in-law begged me to get because they didn't want to pay for it, so they got me to buy the DVD so they could watch it. I watched it and I thought it sucked. But then again, what do you expect? John Cena's in it. The Dilemma. I'm to the point now where I don't ever want to see another Vince Vaughn movie because this movie really sucked. I don't know if it was supposed to be a comedy or what it was supposed to be, but it wasn't funny at all. Bandcamp. Yes Man. Didn't think that was funny either. Lions for Lambs. Blood In, Blood Out. Pretty good movie. War. It's an action movie. My brother gave me this one. The Sweetest Thing. In Bruges, or however you pronounce it. I guess it was an okay movie. Our Idiot Brother. It was okay up until the Steve Coogan naked scene. That was nasty. At least I think that's his name. I don't know. The Gunfighters and the Gun in the Pulpit. Double pack, another Western double pack. The Forbidden Kingdom. A lot of people didn't like this movie, but I liked it. Shanghai Kiss. Never watched it, so I don't even know what it's about. Live Feed. I heard this was a movie, a horror movie that a porn director made. But I don't know, I never watched it. And I don't know why porn directors are actually trying to make real movies anyway. It doesn't really make sense to me. Some animal type movie. Heidi's Christmas. Another one of those my sisters gave me. King of California. Okay, well that was part 2 of my DVD collection. I'm going to get to work on part 3 right now, so I'm going to upload this one and then make part 3.